Hello students. In this video, we are going to discuss about the standard deviation and also find out the standard deviation for a particular data set. Standard deviation is a statistic that measures the dispersion of a data set relative to its mean. Okay, that means what is the distance for each data from the mean. According to the standard deviation definition, you know that because of this one, there must be the term mean there, right? There must be the term mean in the equation of the standard deviation. I minus x bar square. I is equals to 1 to n. Divide by n minus 1 and the square root of the total expression. Okay, so here is the mean of the data set. So as the definition states, yes, it has the mean, right? The distance from the mean for each data value. Okay, in order to find out the standard deviation, first you have to find out the mean according to this equation, right? But think that they are not asking about the mean, but just directly asking you to find out the standard deviation. So from this equation, we can derive another equation that is something like this. Make sure we are deriving this from the previous equation. Okay, this is that equation. Here you don't see any mean, so you can directly find out the standard deviation for a particular data set without finding the mean. Okay, this equation is derived from the original equation. Okay, now in order to find out the standard deviation, we should know what are the terms we need to find out. X squared. X squared means square of the each data point and summation of all those, and this is just the summation of all the data points, and n is the number of data values in the sample. Next, we are going to find out the standard deviation for this data set using our second standard deviation formula. Okay, this is the table. Let me write down the equation again, the derived one. Okay, this one. So sigma x is this one, right? So the value of this one is 43. If you add all the xi values together, the value for this one is 43. Now we should write down the square of the each value. Now this is 1 into 1, 1. 3 into 3, 9. 6 squared, 36. 8 squared, 64. 144. 421. So if you get the summation of this one is 379. Okay, now the value of n is 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 values. Okay, now what you have to do is just substitute the values. S is equals to the square root of 379 minus 43 squared. And here n is 7 and the total should be divided by 7 minus 1, that is 6. Okay, if you simplify this one, the answer for the standard deviation is 4.3753. This is the answer. Let me simplify this a bit more because some students do not understand how we can do that one. Now, square of the 43, the value of that one is, square of the 43 is 1849. Then you should divide that by 7 and the total value, the upper term, should be divided by 6. Okay, again, now when you divide that by 7, there is now still this value is here, and the answer for the 1849 divided by 7 is 264.1429. That should be divided by 6. Okay, this is how you're gonna simplify. Now 379 minus the value, that is 114 into 8571, and divide that by 6 and take the square root of that one. Okay, now value for this one is square root of 19.1429. Now the square root of that one is 4.3753. This is how we are going to simplify that one. Okay, it's easy when you use this equation. Else you have to do some other calculations after calculating the mean. So make sure that you use this equation when they haven't asked you to find out the mean for a particular distribution. And even if they have asked, to find out the mean, using this one to find the standard deviation is easy, right? So use this one and practice well.